Hey everyone, how's it going? This is SRY-in-advance, and today I got a brand new video for you guys on a brand new game. This is Call of Duty World War II, and this might be my favorite game in a very long time. So with that being said, this is going to be a short review on the game, basically what my overall opinions have been on it, and that is in all three game modes, which is the campaign or the story missions, the zombies game mode, as well as the multiplayer game mode. So I've already had about a day and a half to 2 days played on this game, so I feel like I do have a general idea of how good this game is, as well as kind of what the overall feel for it is. With that being said, I feel like I have a decent opinion and one that can be taken pretty seriously. So with that being said and done, let's get right on into it. So we're going to start off with the campaign, which, in my honest opinion, wasn't that great. It starts off with you storming the beaches of Normandy on D-Day, which, in my opinion, is a very good place to start the game. It really gets you into the action right away, and it starts with the biggest historical event in the last 100 years, in my opinion. It is the bloodiest battle we have ever seen, the biggest loss of human life in one day, and I was really excited to see what the D-Day mission had in store for me. Uh, Unfortunately, it didn't live up to the hype, in my opinion. They ended up shortening the beach quite a bit. If you've ever been to Normandy or you know about the size of the beach, you would know that it is almost a mile wide in some places. And in this game, it takes maybe 20 seconds to run from the beach to the bunkers, which is completely unrealistic to real life. I wish they would have done something similar to the beginning of Black Ops 1's campaign. But, what can you do? With that mission being done, you move on to the rest of the missions, which honestly weren't very good, in my opinion. The campaign never really picked up from D-Day, and it never really got any better. It just kind of lulled through the rest of the campaign, which was kind of sad to see because I really, really wanted to see some really important events in history. I haven't been too much of a World War II history buff, but I really wanted to know more about the period, which, in my opinion, wasn't really shown throughout the campaign and makes me a little bit sad. The end of the campaign, however, really, really made me enjoy it and made it 100% worth it, in my opinion. The epilogue for the campaign sees you and your squad go through a labor camp, not a concentration camp, but a labor camp, which honestly it's not much better considering the terror of World War II and just how bad the Nazis treated the Jews and everybody who was involved in a concentration camp. And they really, really captured the severity of the moment very well. Um, I teared up a couple times going through the epilogue, seeing the kinds of torture that people went through, especially within those labor camps, and just the dehumanization of Jews and similar people that were captured. It was really, really terrible to see, and I was happy to see it in this game at least a little bit because it honestly is such a big part of this war, and it's really what made it such a big problem and such a big historical event. And I was very, very happy to see that was put into the game and that it was handled decently well and that they made you care about the characters up until that end point. Zussman was by far my favorite character of the campaign, and I was very, very sad to see him put through so much pain and kind of just worn down to where he can't really do anything else. And in my opinion, it was a phenomenal way to end the campaign, and it made it all worth it for me. With that being said, I would not recommend doing the campaign. I just don't feel like it's worth the time played, especially when you have two other very good modes in this game and modes that I've enjoyed thoroughly. So with that being said, let's talk about the zombies real quick because I don't have too much to say about it. The zombies is really good. If you've played a Treyarch Zombies game, you pretty much know what this game feels like. It feels very similar to Treyarch Zombies, and it feels very similar with one slight change, which absolutely pisses me off. They added a shit ton of jump scares, which are just handled very poorly, and after you've been scared 2 times by them, they kind of go away and they're just kind of annoying and they end up getting you killed a lot of the time, which is rather frustrating. And I don't really have anything else to say about the campaign or the zombies mode. I feel like it's a solid zombies mode. If you enjoy the game mode in other Call of Duties, you're going to enjoy it in this one. And it was a great step up from Advanced Warfare Zombies, which, in my opinion, was really bad. So moving on to my third part of this review is the multiplayer. The multiplayer in Call of Duty World War II, if you're a public player, if you're not competitive, is absolutely fantastic. The game feels incredibly balanced in public matches. You can use pretty much any gun and do well. I have used some pretty stupid guns, and the only one I can't really use well is the Lewis, which is a really, really bad LMG. But with that being said, all of the other guns are pretty solid. They all have a very defined playstyle, which I enjoy. The assault rifles seem to fit most of the other Call of Duty playstyles. The SMGs are much, much more rush heavy than they have been in previous Call of Duties. The snipers are incredibly solid. The Kar98k especially feels like one of my favorite sniper rifles from any Call of Duty, maybe even surpassing the MSR from Modern Warfare 3, which up to this point has been my favorite sniper rifle. And I'm really, really enjoying this game. I myself am a sniper. I almost always have been a sniper, and I will continue to be one. And I am very, very happy with where this game is right now. I am very, very happy to keep playing this game, and I honestly will be. I feel like I'm going to support this game for probably the full year that it is out. Currently, there are 9 maps, which is a little bit underwhelming, but considering they're all really, really good maps, I enjoy the game. And I feel like I'm going to continue to enjoy the game. And I am going to be continuing to make content for this game on my channel. With that being said, I would like to know what you guys want to see as far as content for Call of Duty. I am generally a challenge channel, which means I go for the highest kills with the lowest deaths. That has been the case throughout pretty much all of my videos. I am a very, very endgame player, and I like to show the skill that I have acquired over the years of playing a video game. And I would like to know what you guys would see. Currently, I am going for the V2 rocket, which is the nuclear strike in this game. As soon as I do that, oh, you bet your ass I'm going to have a gameplay of that. And I am very excited to see what this year has in store for me. I am not leaving Destiny to any of you worried about that. I am going to continue playing the game, and I will be playing the DLC when it releases on the 5th of December. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. It has been an absolute pleasure to play this game for the last week, and I would expect to see more. Anyway, once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.